So, very good evening to all members gathered here. Now, today we are in another important, interesting session on outcome-based education in engineering, an overview. And this is one of the most important hardcore area in most of the higher learning technical institutions. So, outcome-based education is somewhat different compared to the conventional method of teaching within the classroom. So I hope that many of the academicians are well aware about the outcome-based education in engineering institutions. So most of them are involved in NAAC and NBA accreditation process. So I will share my expertise about what is meant by outcome-based education. What are the primary key elements involved in outcome-based education? So this and all we are going to see in nutshell. So before going to start the presentation, let us go with the basic literary meaning. What do you mean by outcome-based education? The outcome-based education is a process which primarily define our specific learning outcome, whether we have achieved the specific learning outcome by educating our students, by successfully demonstrating the teaching learning process to the students upon graduation. So it is highly a practical, result-oriented method of education in teaching learning process. It is purely a student-centric approach where the curriculum, then different types of teaching methods and various assessments to measure the students' performance. These are the preliminary things that are taken into consideration as a necessary input in order to test whether the students have acquired the necessary basic domain knowledge in various subjects as well as placement skills and various attitudes towards the profession. What are the various core principles of outcome-based education in engineering? First thing is clarity of focus. So every individual have to clearly define the program educational objectives, program outcomes, course outcome. These are the three pillars that serve as a main important thing for a curriculum design and development. So you must have a clarity of focus in setting up the curriculum design and development. The next one is outcome-based education utilizes a design-down approach, starting with the desired program outcomes, aligning the PO with the course outcome of individual subjects based on the learning experiences of the students. So PO and CO has to be correctly correlated according to the learning experience of various domain subjects in the particular program offered in various engineering departments. Next one, high expectations. So outcome-based education promotes, enhances high expectations for students' performance and achievement, and ensuring that the students are challenged enough to reach their full potential to meet the external demand, that is the job market. Expanded opportunities. Outcome-based education provides students with various diversified learning opportunities, including practical experiences, research projects, and industry interactions through consultancy. So these information will help them to develop the required competency in the subjects which they are learning. What are the primary components of outcome-based education in engineering areas? First one is program educational objective. It is a broad statement which clearly describes what are all the various opportunities, the skill sets that are required for a student after graduation. Program outcome, the specific skills and knowledge to be adapted by a student during the course of study through classroom demonstration, that is teaching learning process. The course outcome, specific learning objectives fixed for individual courses so that contribute to the overall achievement of the program outcome. What are the various assessment methods to test the reliability, the strength of outcome-based education? There are various assessment tools include exams, conducting projects, seminar presentations. So these are the things used to evaluate the students' learning and achievement of outcomes. Their last one, continuous improvement. Outcome-based education believes on ongoing evaluation and improvement of each and every student, depending on the curriculum, teaching methods, and assessment strategies that are used to gather the students' performance data from time to time. What are the advantage of implementing outcome-based education in engineering institutions? Improved graduate employability. Outcome-based education, using this modern tool, we can able to confirm that graduate possess the necessary skills and knowledge that are demanded by the external environment, say industries. So in that way, outcome-based education make the students more employable. Enhanced learning experience. By focusing on students' outcome-based education creates a more engaging and relevant learning experience. Then greater accountability. Outcome-based education method provides a greater accountability to every academician as well as students in achieving the desired learning outcomes. So both students and the faculties, they can move to the next level of teaching learning process. This will not only improve the quality of teaching learning process and also the ethics and morality inside the classroom that can also be much better by using modern tools and techniques as per the principle of outcome-based education, rather than going for a conventional method of teaching. Next one is alignment with industry standards. Outcome-based education helps institutions in order to align the curriculum according to the industry and the ready-made needs and requirements by making the graduates to be more competent enough in the global market. So the main aim of outcome-based education is to prepare each and every engineering graduates to face the global challenges, not the national challenges, global challenges in the job market. Then accreditation, as per Washington Accord, so which promotes the international recognition of engineering qualification. The outcome-based education will provide international recognition for the students if they are admitted for higher education in any leading foreign universities. So there they will give much weightage. If a student is coming from NAC accredited institute, so that will be given a higher priority international recognition for engineering qualification rather than an ordinary non-accredited college. So with this few information, I conclude the lecture. So as a overall, outcome-based education is a very rigorous, dynamic and more evolving approach in today's educational environment, particularly engineering educational institutions, so that prioritize students' learning and prepare the graduates to thrive in a constantly changing technological landscape in future. So with this presentation, I thank all the members. Thank you once again. Thank you all.